What's up guys, this is the Rifleman and I am back bringing you to the next episode of my Empire Total War Let's Play as the United States. So to kind of run off what happened last time, I captured the garrison fort of Havana and landed my troops over onto Santo Domingo and captured that too. What I also successfully managed to do is gain a foothold in Morocco to begin my war against the Spanish. Obviously right now, I am fixing my stuff. Basically, that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm building a church down. I want to build a church here on this Iron Master's Forge. Actually, poor, prosperous. Yeah. See, it says town prosperous, town poor, which means if I built an industrial building here, it will make more money than it would here. So it makes sense to destroy the poorer areas, industrial building, and build a church. That's what I'm looking for. Naval hospital. You have everything I want. I still have firsts. Oh, okay. Well, why not build start cranking out the European fleet to start attacking the Spanish. And also, while I'm here, I got my book of naming requests for you guys. Okie dokie. So let's go. So I've got them all down, written down in my little book. Army. Okay. So we've got Grenadiers. We've got Grenadier unit.
Sir.
Oh, Continental Marines. I've got some requests for those. Oh god, there's too much stuff piled on my desk. 15th. There you go. I know the Leathernecks was the request, but I figure that makes it seem like it's a nickname for the 15th Marines. Yep, and then let's do 16th. Delta Force. Let's cross those out. Long Rifleman. Oh, no, I pressed enter by accident. Yeah. Secret Service. Then that's the 75th Rangers. Ooh, where's my... Did you have Long Riflemen? Pennsylvania Rifles. Not the same. Let's try... Ooh, I'm building some here, aren't I? Okay, so I'll save those for the next time. Philadelphia Light Cavalry. Army... Oh no, they're over here. On Hispaniola. Okay. Second Lady Washington's Horse and the companions. Then just find a standard line. Ask the Indiana Volunteers, Maine Volunteers. Aha! The 13th Volunteer Corps. There we go. Okay, I think that is going to be it for this episode. But obviously, if you do have any requests, bear in mind that right now I'm still not pumping out troops left, right and centre at the minute, so I still might have... It still might be a bit of a wait. Obviously, I've still got a backlog now of probably about a dozen or so names. Ooh. See, if I had a full stack, that'd be a nice little fleet to take on. I mean, I know I'd lose ships, but it would be an easy win, kind of. God, see, right now I've got this tiny little fleet, but the thing is, it's got late game enough that the problem is everyone else has better fleets. That's the risk, and I don't like how much little money I've got. Harrisburg, let's get you on. Classic University. 16, 11, 7. Work on preserved foods. In 5 turns there'll be an upgraded one. Go to College of Divinity. Ah, they're still really happy. Oh, because they've got a darn...
I serve the Lord's will.
I think I might, eventually I might like a garrison here. Kind of look after these northern territories against French pushes, and these two... Actually, no. Let's give them a military governor's barracks. That way, the Cherokee territory can be the driver for action against in the west when France declares war on me, because that's how the AI works. But these two armies will reform back to a regular force, and then they will go on the move. Obviously, I'd quite like to still bounce around here, but I think end turn. Hang on, I got a sniff. My they're good. It seems like the microphone is a bit hit and miss about whether it actually wants to mute or not, so I have to check really carefully before I do it. Hopefully I've managed to be alright so far, because the last thing I want is to really annoy you guys. That would suck. One thing I'd like to try and recruit, because now I've got line infantry. Like, I've got standard line infantry makes the bulk of my forces. If I create a new army in Morocco, but have a strong African infantry contingent, that'd be quite neat, because it kind of makes it individual to the region, and I quite like that. I mean, I accept I haven't done that a whole lot for the Native Americans, but that's because the Native American, they're not great line infantry. No, not line. They're not great light infantry. So, I don't know. I mean, I know. There you go. I knew that would happen. I can deal with that. It's kind of what I hope they'd do. If they attack me, that'd be even better. Workers on strike. Oh, but they're happy. Oh, it's a nice elite army too. See, that's the thing about Spain. Spain actually produces... See, Darthmod, if you play it long enough, you just start seeing people's unit cards getting reused. Ooh, it's an elite army, and it's more elite than mine. There we go. Like, native African infantry. Obviously, accuracy is 30 as opposed to... Oh, they don't have a standard. Oh, I can't produce regular line. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. But just keep building. Did I not fix this? Oh, I was sure I did. Well, let's get church, because they're going to attack me. And sadly, my fortifications aren't ready. I could assault them, but I don't know. I might sally forth if they lay siege to me. I'll sally forth. Okie dokie. Here's another army. Am I at war with them? I am at war with the Marathas, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, well, let's get this sloop.
Ship's orders.
It's entirely safe to do this,
Not possible. Sarge, sir.
as long as they can sprint to the edge. And to India! Get that army to make start a foothold in India. Because soon this is going to get full up. Because obviously I'd like to take out this British squadron sat up here off the coast. And obviously I'd like to attack this as well, the Marathas. Capture as many ships as possible, because right now how much money they're making? They're making 1,600. How are they doing in terms of prestige? Still doing better than me. See, Prussia's got a massive military. Have they conquered Europe yet? Oh no, they've done a good job. Oh, I'm at war. Oh yeah, they had a region in the US. Prussia. Yeah. Oh. Thought they'd accept it. Fine. At peace with Russia. Maybe I should ally with Russia. I'm trading with Russia. I am. Making lots of money. See, France is at war with Britain. See, if I can get a strong foothold, I could be in a really good position. Because I could use, if I stay allied with France, I can kind of make this a, like a, not a frontier, if that makes sense. I don't have to worry about pushing into France. I can use this as a base for operations against London. In fact, I could just deploy armies to Dublin onto the continent and capture the British Isles. That would be interesting. Let's head back to the US. Actually, let's change that. There we go. It's fiddling around with filters and stuff. Oh, yeah.
Make ready.
This army is going to take out that.
Glorious victory.
Let's replenish, bring them back.
Forward. Anything more?
There we go. Infrastructure. Dirt roads being built. Spent a lot of money very quickly. Was I going to make this a trade port? Yeah, I was. Because that's the military port. Yeah. Infrastructure. Cobbled roads. Want these areas churning out as much product as possible, like it's Breaking Bad. So that's it. They're going to move on to... Let's take Caracas, because this can be my operations. Let's take Caracas, and then I can create a new army, which will then take Curacao, whatever, this area, which the Dutch used to hold, then move up the coast, have this army, then move on to these regions, Guyana. Obviously keep an eye on the French. Oh, I am. Am I actually going to be creating... As long as I get ready and have a garrison, because this is what happens. Research is doing okay? Yep. Soon I'll have researched everything, and once I've researched everything, these all get knocked down and turned into industrial buildings to contribute to the war effort. Oh, but the US campaign's gone exceptionally well. I'm really happy with it. But then again, you always make money as the US. You just make so much money. The same with Britain. If you do the same with Britain if you play the same way as the US, in that you capture lots and lots and lots of produce producing regions. Produce rather, not produce. I'm not American. Hi all my American listeners as well, by the way. There's more of you than anyone else. Which is good. I like having viewers from everys. I even get some from Iraq. So maybe Islamic State are keeping an eye on my videos. Make sure I don't say anything mean. Obviously that's just a joke. I'm not saying that because there's a reviewer in Iraq, it's from Islamic State. I'm just having a bit of a chuckle. But nevertheless, kind of put my foot in it there, I guess. For futures generations, that's going to be my cock-up. Oh well. Ottoman Empire never really to do much. I've never had the Ottoman Empire just like conquer Europe. I've had France conquer Europe, I've had Russia, Austria, them conquer Europe. One point I had Prussia down to one region, then I just bankrolled them massively with 100 grand a turn. And they took over most of Europe. It was really funny to watch, but then I cut them off because they started being nasty to me. But they became big enough that they didn't need my money. In which case I invaded them and took them. That's what they get when they try and stand up to me. But oh well. I really like this game. So, wonder if Russia's going to conquer Norway too. Oh, Persia. Always have good relations with Persia. They're usually fine. Which is ironic. Well, no. Relations with Persia or Iran these days are actually alright. Oh, is this leftover? Ah. Aha! Perfect! Okay guys, I will see you on the battle map where I shall successfully defeat this Spanish attack, because they only have a howitzer unit. Okay guys, I will see you on the battle map. Okie dokie. Oh, this is awkward. I don't like having to deploy with like a... Oh. Let's get... Ooh! Let's do this. Deploy my light infantry here so I can get mines. Deploy an artillery unit. See, now you're going to get in kind of an irregular formation. Because I never play battles like this. Just keep a unit of marines close to each artillery unit in case they get charged. They'll have trenches. So then let's take... They'll stretch out further to the left, group them, because that's a right, kind of a right defense wing. This is the left. Let's move you out, because you're 2 under strength. Group them up. These guys will be... Actually, that'll be my centre. This unit of 75 can hold here. These units of grenadiers will be ready to plug these gaps. Let's put cavalry stakes for them. That's what I want. I want a light. Let's fill this area with my... Ooh. Actually, my cav. You can see their cavalry. AI seems to have gone a bit crazy on the mass cavalry charges. Focus fire. Their artillery with my artillery because they're firing quick line. Oh, carnage. They haven't lost any gun teams though. They're going to run across the flank of my men. Walloon guards. Line, line, line. Shift my light infantry out to this flank. Spanish bandits. Are they melee infantry? Yeah, they are. They have swords. Let's try to take out some gunners. Oh, dang. Oh, they're only carabineers. Run, run, run. No. Man your guns. Ignore the cavalry. Shrapnel shot the Walloon guards. Get my other cavalry unit over onto this flank. Guerrilla unit. Spin this flank back because the carabineers are picking them off. Canister shot, blast away at that line. Dragoons don't need to be worried about because they're light cavalry. Mass charge. Hit him in the flank. Turn on shrapnel shot. Keep blasting away their artillery. Should get my marines stuck in, really. Fall both these guys back to deal with that cavalry unit. Oh, they deployed the Walloon guards. Is that the cuirassier unit? Damn it. Fire, damn it. Whoop. See if I can get a chain rail going. Where's my general? Bring him close. Actually, don't do that. Get on the flank. There we go. We're waiting for one guy. Oh, things have gone well over here. Okay. Bring my marines out. Because what I want is for them to fire into the rear of this formation. Counter-charge their general bodyguard. And once my Continental Marines get here, I can do a mass charge with all of my Grenadiers. Charge my line unit into them. Push my line unit into the militia. It should be enough. Then rear charge with my Grenadiers. Bring my infantry down here. Then some charge in this direction to the rear of this pack of infantry. Or support this unit of line. The 29th Regiment of Foot. Oh no, they're going to do it. Charge the Walloon Guards. Just charge them with 2 units. Charge. The rear of this formation, because these are very veteran melee infantry. Speaking of, oh god, that's one of my units. Devil dogs. Try it on my general, see if we can get one large counter charge. It's enough to knock their morale. Actually, let's pull my general out of there. Fight all off. Cavalry routing. Let's get these guys set up. Because if I should get a mass rout, which is looking like a real possibility, then let's start working at peeling off individual units. If I can peel off as many as possible, then there'll be a degree of acceptable losses in that I can open fire. Don't fire it all on. There we go. See, that's what I wanted to do. I'll get my cavalry to take out every single elite unit they've got. So this is going to be a continue. Halt. The devil dogs. 8 guys. But they still hold firm. So wait, let's micro these carefully. You go after the Asturias regiment, you go after the Royal Spanish Guard. That's a special line infantry unit. I don't really care about that. But the Royal Spanish Guard, and this unit, are foot guard units. Now it's doing this, where you have to like they're gonna get away. Bring this cavalry over here to help take out this Spanish Guard. I hope they got them. Okay guys, I'll see you back on the campaign map. Okay, here's the results, and the Spanish have been obliterated. Because they now have 600 men. I've lost a lot of guys as well, because of that ensuing melee fight. But I should win again if they try and send another army. However, I do wish to get a... Sweden v Denmark. I do wish to get replenished as soon as possible. I'll probably have to recruit some kind of native cavalry unit. But get used to this, because this is what happens stack after stack after stack. Stack after stack after stack, rather. Ministers. Let's get rid of the guy with the treasury. There you go, that's a bit better. Nothing. Tactician. Let's just try swapping these around. No, nothing. New town emerges. Florida. How happy are you, Florida? Very happy. Right, so I can get away with a craft workshop. And a farm. Buildings constructed. Let's get a new port, upgrade this. Still replenishing, upgrade infrastructure. Cuba's okay. Cotton warehouse, wall-powered cloth mill. See, I need power loom and steam engine. I have steam engine, but I don't have power loom. Which is there. 6 turns. So this is the bottleneck now, Harrisburg. Courland has been destroyed. Who by the Russians? Oh yeah, Russians took them out. Russians are pushing on. Anyway, looking at the clock, I'm afraid I've overran. Or at least I've overran, but roughly on time. So thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you in the next part.